What's up guys, my name is Mr. Bacon, and we're here for another Minecraft video. Well, just a video, that's all I'm saying, but the only thing I want to talk about today, well, it's something that, has to be buggers at some point. And that's something called bullying. I mean, Francis talked about this because he knows he's been bullied like at least once, or actually from probably a few times by now, but I don't know about him. But this is something that it's gonna hurt us like nearly all the time. And if you come here for any advice, I'll try to give you advice. I'll remind you though, it may be good, maybe not. I don't know. Depends. But my favorite bullying to look at, I mean not to do, but to look at is cyberbullying and physical bullying. Now, if you don't know what both of them are, cyberbullying is bullying on the internet, and physical bullying means fist to fist combat, which does sound a bit sad, but I'm here to talk about it because I did both of those things. Well, not both, but I certainly did physical. Now let's move on to internet bullying. Now, this is my favorite thing to look at on the internet. Now, as Francis would do, he'll take over both sides of the coin, which basically I'll talk about the bullying side of things, or the bully side of things, and I'll talk about the innocent side of things. But let's talk about the bullying side of things. If you're a bully, and if you're bullying this innocent who's just complaining about something on the internet, I mean, why would you bully that kid? I mean, I don't see why to bully anyone on the internet, because usually bullies do it for no reason on the internet. But if the person comments like, "I don't think this is my game of the year" or something like that, I think let's just say Mass Effect 3. Let's go back to 2012. If I were to say Mass Effect 3 was the game of the year, best ending, whatever, even though it's not the best ending, but and someone came up to him and said, "No, it's not, you fucking piece of shit." I mean, the innocent would feel a lot more harm, and then everyone can actually get involved if you didn't know. So, if you're planning to bully someone, you better have the thick skin, because otherwise, you're just going to be harmed. Which I can think most bullies, cyber bullies, would do, but I would just say to them, stop being a fucking asshole. I mean, if that's what he thinks, just let him be. Stop being an asshole and just move on. Now I'm going to talk about the innocent side of bullying. If you got bullied, and you're the innocent, there's nothing to blame for. You're not to blame. They are to blame. Nobody else but they. And if you're thinking about killing yourself, don't. Just don't. Because there is a life out there waiting for you. But, how would I put this? There's more to life than be bullied. No, there's gotta have to be ups and downs in your life. You can't have everything is up. But always, if everything was up, it would have been the perfect world. But not everything's perfect. I mean, you gotta have a few downs, but then a few ups. Oh look, here's that little kid. But you gotta have a few downs and ups. I mean, it's a bit like a moment of a game where you feel sad of this character dying, but then you feel this character should let's just put it, this character shouldn't have died in the game, and you feel sad about it, but if someone else died in the game, let's just say, I don't know, somebody else that's not perfect, then you're not going to feel anything for them. And we don't live in the perfect world, but you just gotta wait and see what life brings you. Alright, that's enough for talk about the cyberbullying. If it does help you, I'm glad, but if it doesn't help you, I don't know, I'll leave a video in description about the cyberbullying, because Francis, or aka Boogie988, talks it better than I do. But anyways, onto physical bullying. Now, I've experienced both sides of the world. I've experienced the innocent side of the world and the bully side of the world. What I mean by that is that if you're a bully, you know, a kid who beats up a kid at school, they don't bully you because, you know, you did something to them. They bully you or because there's something not right with you. For mainly why I bully is not because of racism. Now, don't get in that way. But I bully people who are annoying. But I don't clearly do that anymore and just let them be. But back in the day, I did used to do that. But, you know, bullying's not a very nice thing. I mean, you gotta have a very thick skin. If this was at a school, you gotta have a very, very thick skin. Especially if they're like a serious teacher, or a teacher that you hardly don't like to get told off. You gotta have a thick skin to do that. I mean, I had a pretty thick skin to go up and bully someone. But just remember, you gotta have a thick skin to do it. You gotta be prepared that, you know, the teachers are gonna say, don't do this, don't do that, you know. And from what I would say, just stop, right? Just because, let's just say for an example, they are black, doesn't mean you have to be racist to them because they're black. So what? I mean, I only do it because they're annoying. I mean, I never bullied a black person before. Now, don't get into the wrong side of things, but still. But if you're on the innocent side of things and you are getting bullied, just remember, you have more. If you're planning to kill yourself all because you're black or ginger or whatever racism, but just remember, there's more to life than just be bullied. I mean, I'm coming with the same answers here, but if you are getting bullied, just ignore those assholes. They're just there to wind you up, like big style, and trying to be hard in that. But really, they're just big assholes. And also, if they plan to hurt you, just try to defend off them. Be the innocent, not the enemy. I mean, if you are being the innocent, well done. But if you're not being the innocent and all that, then you're gonna find yourself kind of a big trouble. Because the teachers don't know who to blame on both sides of things. But if they are trying to hurt you, just try to defend yourself, right? I mean, don't hurt them. Well, not unless if you had to, but just don't hurt them. And if they are calling you names and you want to punch them in the face, I know I would. Just walk away, right? All of those words that they're saying at you make no harm in your body other than feelings. But you just gotta remember, walk away. Just forget about all of this that happened to you. Think of something happy. And just walk away from it. if the teacher does come up to you and say what happened, just tell her what happened. Remember. Remember, be the innocent, not the enemy. But if that does help you today, I'm glad that helped you. But if it doesn't, then I think if you're looking at internet bullying or cyberbullying, go to Francis. Video. I'll leave a link in the description because he talked about physical bullying. But for anyone else, well, not physical bullying, but cyberbullying. But for physical bullying, I'm not really too sure. But this is the best I can give you. All right. Thanks, guys. Now I forgot what I was about to say. All right. Leave a like behind. Subscribe to my channel if you like these sort of videos. And now, don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter in the description below. And I'll see you guys when I want to see you guys. Remember, be happy.